for the knockout. Puncher's gloves.
It's all about the horsehair, isn't it?
Let's throw back over to the MC, Mr. Shadi El Shadi.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 6 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws, representing China. Please welcome A-Ba! And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is an undefeated professional fighter with a record of 10 wins with no losses, representing India. Please welcome Morningstar!
I like the look of these two. I've liked the look of these two all week, guys. Just like the fact they
Our referee in charge, Mr. Andrei Shevelov.
No, they've not. Both looking fantastic.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay, Ben orders and race. I
I
don't want to see any rabbit punches. Protect yourself at all times. Guys, go back to your
He's very confident of the upset here. A lot of respect there in the center of the ring.
Yeah, Andrei Shevelov reading the riot act to these two. They've been very serious. I like the intensity of their stare down at the weigh-ins as well, Rhiannon.
Yeah, I think they said Bao might be coming in like the silent assassin. Morningstar did say he was a switcher and he's come out as a southpaw.
Yep. A little bit of phony war going on now, a little feeling out process.
Yeah, just first 15 seconds, both fighters just looking at each other, weighing each other up. And I think, looking to whip the right hook in there is Morningstar. Nice little backhand through the middle. Both fighters, just like you say, just having a look, hands are low. Morningstar, good.
Lovely shape about Morningstar, lovely balance to him as well when he comes forward and back. Seems more southpaw. Oh, lovely body shots with the lead right hand there.
It is there, yeah, and it looks comfortable. The touch gloves. Like you say, there's a lot of respect between the two lads. Bao there, just coming forward, looking to land the right hand to the stomach of Morningstar, but yeah, no, he tucks up well there. You get what first impressions of Morningstar, like what I've seen. He looks a little bit the smaller man, but according to this, supposedly on the scales yesterday, he was a little bit heavier. But in there now, be interesting to see what they both weigh.
Bao looks a little bit tentative at times, like he was waiting for the referee to separate them then for some reason. I thought it was a little bit odd. But Morningstar's doing very well. He keeps stepping on Bao's left foot, by the way.
Lovely uppercut then to set up the body shot.
It was a lovely uppercut, Rhiannon. I think that just the way it was. But you mentioned there, that's one of the old tricks there, just standing on the opponent's foot. And there's a tiny little bit of swelling already, probably from that uppercut from Morningstar. But no, first of all, what I've seen here, this opening 2 minutes, what I've seen of Morningstar really look, now we see him switch to orthodox.
Anthony knows all about standing on toes. Every time we spar, that's what he does to me.
Really,
especially with the southpaw,
yeah.
The
secrets are coming out now. Okay.
We're going to start exposing him.
Is he shuffling and standing? Is that why you got a broken foot?
Yeah, because of his fat feet.
Big right hand there from Morningstar lands. He's just looking. So Bao took some good shots already this round, so you can see he's got ambitions, takes a good shot. But very impressive first round. There's the uppercut again from Morningstar, and again chops the right hand over.
Like to see Bao. He landed a left hook quite nicely there on the ropes as well, because he needs to come back a little bit. It's been quite a dominant round by Morningstar Ramlawt, as he's called, from India.
He really likes the right hand as Morningstar. You'll see him pull the uppercut up twice. I think what he's trying to do is to land a right hook to the body, which he has done a few times. I think what it is with Bao, he's just struggling with the movement of Morningstar, which I can't really understand. He really is a bag of tricks. Bao's really not doing much wrong, but he's just struggling with the movement and the angles that Morningstar's creating. But good opening first round.
You see the Manny Pacquiao movement from him, that shuffling crab-like movement to make himself lateral to create those angles, Rhiannon.
Yeah, very impressed, and I think it's making Bao more hesitant to throw, because you can't hit when someone's not there.
This is 8 threes, remember. We've just had 1 round. Crawler's yawning already, but it's not. What are you yawning for, Crawler?
No chance, certainly not. Certainly not. Through the action we've seen in the ring, because there was lovely skills then. What we're seeing from Morningstar, I think we'll see close up. He allowed Bao to touch him at times. Like I said, at times, he'll double up on that lead hand, whether it be with a hook or whether it be with the uppercut.
I love how he closes the distance with his backhand, very Lomachenko-esque.
Yes, he is. He has got a little bit of Lomachenko-esque about him, right from the
Very good call, that, yes.
That is a big shout there from Rhiannon.
Yeah, I know
there
a bit
it is,
about
there's
boxing.
the uppercut. There's the uppercut there, what we see in the round. But here we go, round 2.
Silky commentary from Rhiannon there. She had the crystal ball out earlier. What's next?
I told you, fight of the night of the girls.
Okay, well,
that's coming.
And that is coming, and you may be very well right there. These two are very quiet all week, and they are showing polished styles in the ring right now. Big difference, of course, between the crypto guys, the amateurs, and these proper pros. I mean, Bao of Chengdu in India is a big fan of Noya Nunui, he was telling us, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Listen, he just landed a decent right hand then. Bao looks a capable fighter at the minute, though. It just looks that he's just struggling a little bit with the angles, which is expected. He's expected when you're on a fight through like that. Sorry. You'd expect Bao again lands a right hand. What the interesting thing will be if Morningstar can't have too much success in the second half of this fight for Bao, because you see that looks like the plan to drag Morningstar into the second half of the fight.
Nice jab. Nice jab from Bao. He got the jab off finally, and again then, wild overhand right from the orthodox stance from Morningstar. Slips back into that Pacquiao southpaw style. Nice body attack from Bao, and the fight's really beginning to open up now, isn't it?
Sometimes I don't know whether that's Morningstar's plan, just to tuck up to try and let Bao kind of open up a bit.
Lovely right uppercut to Rhiannon as well, though.
He does it again there with the right uppercut. He just doubles up nice. There's the fast hands. And listen, a lot of that on the right hook. He has got some really nice skills. There it is again. But a little clash of the heads. Just doesn't look like there's any cuts. No, both fighters respectfully there. There he is, very sharp on the counter, Morningstar there. After the success early on the round from Bao, Morningstar's took it up a gear or 2.
What I like about Morningstar is he can be light on his feet, but then he knows when to plant his feet. He's trying to let the shots go.
At the right time. He's just landed a lovely body shot then as well from the orthodox stance.
There's moments when Bao's in the fight, but ultimately Morningstar's skills and his technique and his timing, it's got him a level ahead at the moment, in my view.
Yeah, no, I think there's no denying that. I think there's a little bit of showmanship.
And a little bit of showboating
indeed.
Yeah, because he's enjoying himself.
But Bao is trying.
Oh, he's trying, and he's having a little bit of success, which he does there again with the right hand. That's why I just think it could get a little bit interesting as the fight goes on, if it does go into the second half of the fight, because there's no denying that Morningstar is working that a little bit harder.
You can see why Morningstar is undefeated, though, in his career so far, at the age of 21.
Yeah, no, there's no denying, very highly skilled fighter. Like say, angles love it, whips the body shots in again. He's took him though, Bauer's took the shots really well so far.
What do you think Bao should do in the next round to try and change the fight? Because what he's doing now is not really having much success.
It's not, but I just think he needs to tighten up a little bit. He's still getting hit a little bit too much, but I think he's got to try and hit the body of Morningstar to slow him down
yeah.
in the second half of that fight. Round 2 comes to an end.
2 rounds for me, clearly, to Morningstar, our Indian fighter against our Chinese fighter from Chengdu. They're pretty calm in the corner, in the Chinese fighter's corner above us here. They know there's a longer way to go, another 6 rounds to go, but he's got to pull it back. I think the volume is all coming from Morningstar at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
The sun is rising, put it that way.
You could say that. But yeah, no, the opening 2 rounds, there's no denying you couldn't see it any other way. But from Morningstar, you can see him now. I was going to say triple or even more with the lead hand. But listen, Bao, it was a little bit of a better round than the first round, but still took too much punishment. But I think it looks like he's handling the power of Morningstar pretty well. That's why I still think I'll be interested as the fight goes on.
Yeah, Morningstar more of a bantamweight, and Bao actually bringing them up to super bantamweight by being slightly heavier. He does look the slightly bigger man for me, Bao.
It does, same here, and maybe that's helping him
take the shots.
Take the power that little bit better, Rhiannon. Yes.
Oh!
Right up there, though. Did we see a reaction there after me saying it?
Staggered his legs, Anthony.
I think there was a little bit more balance, but he's having fantastic success here. But I think it was more off balance, if I'm being honest. You know, if I watch it back, he seems to get his legs back very quick, if not.
Morningstar's come out like he wants to finish him this round, coming with a bit more spite.
He is, yeah, and I think Bao at the minute knows. I don't think he wants to punch with Morningstar too much, because the faster rounds certainly lie with Morningstar.
Fantastic little flurry of 12 punches. No big ones, but Roy Jones-style flurry there. You've seen people stopped for that 4 or 5 times during a fight.
No, we have. I just like to say Bao at the minute. Seems to take along a little bit of showmanship again from Morningstar. But listen, he is also fighting at a very high pace, which is why I say I think the plan was...
Oh!
Great shot.
Big counter right hand from the Chinese fighter that caught him off guard there.
Shot. You just can't get complacent here, Morningstar.
Yeah, he needs to stay switched on because he could walk onto something.
Is there a danger, you guys know, when you're enjoying yourself too much, that you can actually lose a bit of focus in there?
And maybe that's exactly what Morningstar's been doing there, where he just switched off a little bit.
I think when I switch off in a fight, I'm sending Anthony to on way to a heart attack.
Is it hard watching her fight then?
Oh,
she doesn't listen to you, yeah?
No, she's a good listener.
He likes watching me get punched in the face. He enjoys
no, that's not true. But no, I think it's always key for a coach to stay calm in the corner. Oh.
Trouble is, Rhiannon likes to tear up.
Yeah, just a little bit too much, which
good body shot.
Morningstar might be a little bit guilty of that. So like I say, he's got a very high punch output. Very high punch output. Defends well there. Defends well there, just Bao. They say he's working very hard. He has got to be fit, Morningstar. I know he's had a good shot with the backhand. But if he's going to keep fighting at this pace, and there's no denying he's won all 3 rounds, hand behind the back. Got the middle, shot selection's fantastic.
He dreams of being a world champion. He said he was going to make the most of it in Dubai, and he's putting on a showcase right now.
He is putting on a show. Like I say, what a pace he's fighting at. I'm just interested in,
if he can
as I keep saying, in round 6, 7, 8, what we see, but there's no denying he's winning, and he's winning very well here.
Slow down a little bit now.
A little bit, just a little gulp of air now. And that'll be, good shots again.
But he's still looking to invade. He's still looking to attack. You know, he just wants to, there's the shuffle.
Yeah. He is the shuffle, he is a showman, Morningstar, he really is. And it's, there it is again with the right hook.
Big right hand there at the end of that.
Lovely shot, but a shot that Bao takes well.
Does he, with those sparkly shorts, deserve a $1 million tag or not, Crawler?
I think he certainly had more skill than me, so he's certainly more worthy of the nickname. But he's putting on a fantastic performance so far.
When are we expecting you back in the ring, Rhiannon, and winning your world title back?
Hopefully September, August time. I've got to get this boot off, start jumping, start running, lose a couple of pounds because I'm a bit chunky and funky at the moment, but yeah, hopefully soon.
But the appetite is there to be a world champion again.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, that's the ambition, and I'm going to get it. I'll be a world champion again.
And what weight is it going to be? Still at lightweight?
Potentially super featherweight, but okay. I know I don't look like one at the moment, but yeah, potentially super featherweight.
Far be it from me to tell a woman what weight division she, but I'll leave that to your coach.
Yeah, I get all the tough jobs.
So we're calling him $1 Million Morningstar now?
Exactly.
$1 Million Morningstar, I like that.
Who's a world champion at Morningstar's weight?
Well, obviously, I know not long ago we had a new who Bao's a big fan, but no, he's moved up now, and then he went to Super Bantam, didn't he? Like I say, so the belts vacated then.
And fights this weekend in Vegas against Ramon Cardenas, who's never been stopped, and I think he's getting stopped on Sunday night.
Yeah. So yeah.
I love his Spanish accent.
There's a number of champions.
Podemos hablar en español si quieres. Hay un Sergio Ramos on the card later, and we can fall into a little bit of Spanish with him then. Maybe we'll get Harps to interview him in Spanish.
I know just the man for the job. I saw the uppercut lands there again from Morningstar.
Oh, nice right hand.
Seems to be throwing him with a little bit of spine now, doesn't he? But still, it's not discouraging Bao from coming forward.
He's like the Great Wall of China, isn't he? He just absorbs every single punch.
Keeps tucking up. And I think now we've seen him on the front foot a little bit more at the opening minute of round number 4.
I wonder if he's thought, I've felt his power, and I think the best bet for me is to close the distance.
Exactly that, Rihanna. Maybe Bao feels like he's took Morningstar's best shots. He's going to keep chugging forward now.
And if you're in the corner and you know your guy's 3 rounds down, he needs to win a round now.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be looking for a knockout or stoppages to win the bout.
He needs to start getting on the scorecard. But I believe straight away from the start, the tactics, they always felt that he was going to come from behind. Good right hand there from Morningstar. From Bao, sorry. Left hook right hand from Bao. Morningstar fights back. Great exchanges between the lads.
Oh, lovely right uppercut
from Morningstar. They meet in the centre of the ring now. Morningstar's on the front foot. He's trying to drag the glove down again, which is a trick of Vasily Lomachenko's. He'll pull the glove down, pull it there. But he's still throwing the punch output from Morningstar. He's still very, very high.
I'd like to see Morningstar go to the body a bit more, break him down.
More,
you're not really hurting him that much to the head. Maybe you could bring his hands
find
down.
The shots downstairs.
The only advantage for Guiming Li, to give him his full name right now in Chinese, is that when he does get an opportunity now and again, because his hands are high, that Morningstar's hands do drop because he's just throwing so many punches.
Just there with the jab. He really is a showman. Now if you're Bao in the corner, you're telling him to hit that body. There it is, the right hand. Good left hand again though from Morningstar, who beckons Bao in.
This is Lomachenko again, beckoning you in,
waving you
counter punch you.
Spins off with the shot.
I do recall being there when you fought Vasily Lomachenko, by the way.
You do, yeah. A night in LA in the Staples Center.
Indeed, indeed. A great night. You fought one of the greats, my friend.
Thank you. Left hand again. Finishes the round strong. I mean, only 4 rounds in, and I've said it, the punch output from Morningstar must be ridiculously high.
But at the end of that round, I saw an opportunity for Bao, for Guiming Li, where he caught Morningstar with a right hook when he was throwing those punches in bunches. That you can't write people off in this sport.
No, certainly not. Listen, Bao's still having little bits of
success.
He's
4 down, but
he's 4 down. There's no denying that. But I think I said it earlier. I don't believe for 1 minute Bao's team thought there was going to be up at this stage. I think the plan was always to come on strong in the second half of the fight.
Some highlights there, Rhiannon, for you.
Yeah. See, this is what I would do if I was a Bao. I'd try and make it more dirty, more scrappy, like holding him and then punching. Yeah. Try and wear him down. Yeah, you're the heavier fighter. Put your weight on him.
And we're there. Listen, he had success there with the left hook, did Bao. He is. Listen, Bao, you can see, he's a very good fighter himself. There it is with Morningstar pulling the gloves down, whipping the hooks in. But listen, a lot of those shots are in gloves. You mentioned it earlier. You'd like to see Morningstar hit the body a little bit more.
Here we are into the 5th round now of 8 3-minute rounds by these 2 super bantamweights from China and India, both with very good amateur pedigrees as well.
There it is again, the little uppercut. I think that's his favourite shot, isn't it? The right uppercut. Oh, I think the forearm landed then, really. A little showmanship there. Points downstairs, throws the right hook. Bao's not happy about that, complains to the referee. The swelling over the left eye of Bao has got a little bit back. The eyes closing just a little bit. But again, he started so fast. What is that? He's having great success here.
What are the rules about that? Are you allowed to do that? What are the rules about that? Pointing to your foot?
I think there's complaints. He points to the foot, then brings the right hook in. Like I say, showmanship, but what's the rule? Protect yourself at all time. A sustained attack here from Morningstar. Referee just having a look. I don't believe Bao's in any great trouble, but he's certainly feeling it at the start.
No, but that hematoma, that swelling came from that forearm, really.
Yeah,
it wasn't there before.
No,
he felt it, he complained about it, because he felt it swell up straight away. His left eye is now closing.
It's getting a little bit bigger, isn't it?
If I was Morningstar, that's what I'd go for. In southpaw, just keep on jabbing it, make it bigger and bigger.
You are a spiteful fighter, aren't you?
A lot of people...
Lovely right hand counter there from the orthodox position, which we've not seen him in too much, Morningstar, but a really nice right hand counter there. Right hand there,
a lot of people would be discouraged to punch, you know, with Morningstar's movement, but Abow's still, you know,
still
trying.
Forward. Yeah, I think the punch out, but now you think the last minute of the round, this is where he tries, he needs to try and state some dominance. Good jabs exchange there.
The pattern feels like it's been set for the fight, though.
It does, and this is where it was going to be interesting in the second half to see how Bao come on, but no, Morningstar's keeping the punch output very high, still very dominant. It's not changed yet.
Nice left hook from Bao. Nice jab as well. Needing to do something here in the last 30 seconds of this round.
Good right hand there,
nice
though.
To solar plexus as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's what you'd like to see a little bit more. That's a fantastic
Step
right
in a
hand
bit
there
more,
from
yeah.
Bao. That, for me, was one of the best punches throughout the fight.
This is the first moment, Rhiannon, that Morningstar suddenly slowed and taken a little bit of a rest, and Bao took advantage of it.
Yeah, I think he should do that more, just try and attack the body and try and slow his feet down because he's...
Oh, big
right hand lands off the ropes. The leg's heavy at Morningstar there. As he got his leg, this certainly seems to go a little bit heavier, but no, he's fine. Great exchanges at the end.
Fatigue does extraordinary things to fighters, and Bao, you two know, when you're in there, you have this weird sense, this weird radar sometimes, even when you've been under pressure, that your opponent's body sags sometimes. And there was a moment when Morningstar breathed deeply in that round, said, I need a rest, and Bao said, right, you need a rest, you've been battering me, I'm giving it back.
Now it's my time to work. That's what it almost was. There we're just seeing him point to his foot. Did Morningstar land the right hook? We've just seen it then. The right hook again there. But the exchanges was good throughout, wasn't it, Rhiannon?
Yeah, he's got a lovely catch counter, Morningstar.
Yeah. I tell you what, Bao's got a decent chin and body on him as well. He's taken everything.
Yeah, he has. He's taken everything and come back with his own. Listen, I think it's been a fantastic performance from Morningstar, but Bao did have his best bit of success at the end of that round.
We're coming into the later rounds now, so we'll see if Morningstar can keep up this pace. Oh, lovely backhand then.
The right hand there as he turns from Morningstar, shots the right hand down. The right hand comes through there from Bao. Trying to catch him, trying to catch Morningstar in the southpaw stance again. I'd just like to see him, Rhiannon, go to the body a little bit more. If he is to win this fight, he really needs to start having a little bit more success now.
Yeah, and I think it would slow Morningstar down. He won't be able to do all of his Lomachenko-esque movement if he just starts attacking the body a bit more. It might make him stand in front of him.
Take the legs away from the fighter. They've been very respectful, the lads throughout here, and I have enjoyed this. The quality from both lads. Morningstar picks his feet up again. Good movement, feet are moving nice.
I really enjoyed this
good
fight.
triples the right hook up.
Oh. If you see me watching videos of Morningstar and trying to train like him on Monday, mind your business.
Yeah, mind my business. I'd be very happy with it. A very well-matched fight, this, I think, yeah, and I think when a prospect, I think when he needs matching well, and what I see is this, a very good learning fight. Right hand there, though, from Bao, but Morningstar answers back with his own backhand, the southpaw left down the middle.
A really good learning fight, and I think when you are a prospect coming up, you need the rounds. It's easy to go out and blow out everyone in the first round, but when you have the ambitions of becoming a world champion, you need these 8-round fights.
That's it, and you need that, and the will. If Morningstar's got these ambitions of being a world champion, at the lower weights, we might see him over in a place like Japan against some of the great champions. Good right uppercut there, though, from Bao, and a good right hand again. Now he just needs to let his hands go. Probably needs to roll the dice a little bit now, or maybe catch and counter a little bit quicker.
Take a bit more risks.
Good right hand again there. Takes it on the gloves, Morningstar, but that's the shot that you've seen Bao have success with.
I thought he was trying to trick him again by looking at the feet, but he was being genuinely touching his gloves.
He's trying every trick in the book, is Morningstar, but yeah, no, a real showman. And I've said it for again, time and time again, as we're 6 rounds in here, 25 seconds left, if he could get the punch stats at the end of it, the amount of shots he's through, I know they've not all been big shots, there's been a lot of touching, fast shots, but his work rate has been phenomenal.
And I think Bao doesn't
right up.
realise when Morningstar's taking a break, when, you know, when he's posturing and putting his hands down, that's when Bao needs to jump on him.
With you totally, yeah. When he's there and maybe when he's showboating a bit, that is him probably stealing a rest. Good work there from Morningstar to end the round. Bao comes back to his corner, left eye swelled up a little bit, but the corner are managing it very well.
I don't even think Morningstar's breathing heavy in the corner. I think he's nasal breathing.
He's got a fantastic engine on him.
I'm going to India and doing a camp with him. You're fired.
I don't blame you. Here we see again more of the good work from Morningstar. The southpaw left arm right through the middle. The right hook comes from around the side. It's been very dominant, a very dominant round there. I was interested to see, after the success he had at the end of round 5, how Bao would come out, but Morningstar straight away stated, you know, his dominance, reinstated the centre of the ring, pushing Bao back, tripling up that right hook at times, and a very dominant round.
Yeah, Bao coming back with a good backhand then. But Morningstar's just really dominant, and he still kept up the pace, and we're going into round 7.
Start of round 7. Can this pace continue? A lovely work with the left hook there. Head and body from Morningstar.
I wonder if now he's wanting the knockout. You know, he's come out, high guard, looking for the body shot. I think he thinks, I can finish him to the body here.
For those watching from the crypto world who don't always watch these bouts, Bao's going to open up more now, and he's actually going to become more vulnerable, isn't he?
He's got to roll the dice, Gareth, if he is to try and win this. But as you say that, it's non-stop attack from Morningstar. But if he is, he's got to open up if he's going to try and win this fight. He's had a little bit of success throughout, but it's not discouraged. Morningstar is still there, still throwing.
No, and the spray above us is just coming off the fighters as they give everything in this magnificent, magnificent nightclub, which is now almost full.
I can't remember the last time I seen a fighter with a punch output like one of Morningstar. It's been very, very impressive. And I think it's just overwhelmed by where I thought he might have had more success in the second half of the fight. He's still looking for that right hook and having the odd bit of success, but it's very dominant work from Morningstar.
Can't question the heart on a Bao. He's still in there, still trying.
I want to know where his after party is going to be, because he's still going to be punching at the after party. He's not let up apart from those 20 seconds in the last round, or the round before last.
End of round number 5, yeah, no, it's been good to watch. I liked when we spoke to him yesterday. He had that
go for it. Lovely left
volley.
hook, Anthony. Sorry to interrupt you.
Hook.
Lovely left hook. Really trying to bring it on now. Definitely looking for a finish.
Oh, the right hand
Lovely
as well.
right hand. Big, big punches. And yet Bao is unmoved.
Bao took some fantastic shots here, and he's took them really well. And we're going on about the conditioning of Morningstar, and I think we've got to give a bit of credit to the conditioning of Bao as well.
Lovely right and left hook.
And he lands right
Absolutely,
up there.
He does.
Say Morningstar can't you on. Oh, good body shot. It's not a criticism, or maybe it is. The only bit I'd like to see a little bit more from Morningstar, I'd like to see him hit spaces a little bit. A lot of the times he's trying to punch through the gloves, punch through the arms when they're very tight guard about. I'd like to see him mix it up to head and body just a little bit at times.
You're only critiquing because he's got potential to be very, very good.
Yeah, that's why I've been very, very impressed with him. Very impressed.
Lovely right hand again. He's still pouring on. Lovely right hand from Bao, by the way. You could see the face and head of the Indian fighter talk to our right-hand side. How are you seeing it, Rhiannon? Is Bao coming back into it?
I think he's trying. You know, he's got the heart of a lion, and he is trying, but it's just hard. What can you do when someone's just teeing off on you?
Yeah, very tough night for him. Gives us a little grin. Has a look down, doesn't even seem hurt. This guy's a 15-round fighter.
No, he's a very tough man, He's took big shots all 7 rounds, and he's never looked like his legs buckled. You saw the head jolted back a number of times, which we'll probably see. That was the body shot at the start of the round, left hook head, left hook body, which was very impressive from Morningstar, boxing out the orthodox stance. But there he fired back, But again, in the gloves, I thought it was a very, very good round, dominant round from Morningstar.
We're into our third fight of the evening of 10 fights, of course. Heck the Snack against NFT Kid coming up in the main event. But it's full action, and the final round between the Indian fighter, dominant so far. 8th round, Morningstar against Abao, India versus China.
Here we go, round number 8. The bell's underway. The round number 8's underway. The bell sounds. Switches back to the southpaw stance. Does Morningstar whipping that right hook, which he's really liked all night. And I think there's a little fact here. We've seen a lot of the time, and I think a lot of southpaw orthodox fights, too much is put on getting on your foot on the outside. I'm seeing Morningstar have great success, whether it be his foot stands on the foot again, whether it be on the outside, whether it be on the inside.
Takes one to notice one. Rihanna keeps nudging me.
Yeah.
I think Morningstar was just trying to goad him into fighting in the middle there.
I think we've mentioned about the high work rate, and you would have expected it to get tough the second half, but we have also got to remember Bao. He's took an awful lot of shots on the gloves, on the arms, but he has also took a good fair few shots to both head and body.
No,
and that obviously tires you out.
Let's be honest, Rhiannon, he's comprehensively been outboxed tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there's glimpses. I mean, this is what prospects need. They need people to ask questions, and Bao has tried to ask questions. You know, he's landed clean shots, and Morningstar's taken them. So I think it's a good learning fight for him.
He's very watchable, isn't he?
He is. He's very nice to watch. One for the purist. His footwork, his angles, a little bit of showmanship. No, he's looked very good throughout. There it is here, and he triples, I was going to say even quads up the work with the lead hand. Great shot variation again, there it is.
I've got this a shutout. I mean, I'm heading over to the piano to interview one of our influencers, crypto influencers, in a minute, but I'm going to leave it with you. And for me, this is just a shutout, 8 rounds to 0.
Yeah, we'll see the fight out, but yeah, that's exactly what my scorecard reads. It's going to be 80-72 to Morningstar, probably, which doesn't reflect the effort and the toughness shown by Bao.
When you're in a difficult fight like this, Rhiannon, you've got a minute left, and you're the losing fighter in that moment. What do you do? What's summoning up inside you?
I've been there, done that, didn't enjoy it. I just think, let's have it. Like, try and hunt them down and see what you can do. Is a balls to the wall situation.
And yet 6 punches keep coming back.
Yeah.
Doesn't look hurt at all. That left eye has calmed down. Doesn't look hurt, Bao, does it? Oh!
Good right hand.
Staggers the Indian fighter back with a right hand. Steps in again. Misses with a couple of hooks.
I think more off balance, but Morningstar's got to stay switched on. He's got to see the fight out. It's good.
We nearly gave it the curse of the commentator.
Nearly. But yeah, no, we've seen him now. I think dancing is on the back foot. He's going to say that was a great performance
It really was.
by Morningstar.
Gulf Capital Partners is deeply rooted in the region. As one of the first locally managed blockchain and Web3 private capital firms in Dubai, our sister company Gulf Labs stands as a boutique consultancy and advisory firm where advisory meets development.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 incredible rounds, all 3 judges has called this winner by unanimous decision. Morning Black Star, still undefeated. He improves to 11-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Morningstar, congratulations. Now, firstly, you mentioned that this is your first time in Dubai, and you've won. How do you feel?
Yeah, Dubai is very great, and many people want to come here. So I am glad that I can participate in this huge event. Thank you to my manager, Sir Kamal, and my hometown, my gym, Sete Boxing Academy, and to this promotion, Crypto Fight Week. Thank you very much.
And you've done everybody back home in India proud, right? Is there anything you would like to say to them?
Sorry, can you say again?
Is there anything you would like to say to your people back home in India?
Yeah, thank you to my hometown, India, for supporting me, and I can participate in this huge event because of the people from India who helped me from the very grassroots. Thank you very much. And this is just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and enjoy your night. Congratulations.